to spend with the family to celebrate Kuya's life. So, firstly, I'd like to open this with a prayer. God who sees us, we thank you for the life of Dondee. It is painful to gather for this reason, but in the midst of pain, we give great thanks. You have gifted us with friendship and love of Dondee. And as we hold this funeral service, we remember all the good times we've spent with him, and we recount all blessings we've received through his life. We thank you, O Lord, for all the wonderful ways you've used our departed loved one in the life of every person here. We commit this in this time of remembrance to you. Amen.
Good na! I hope I survive this. But when Dodgy told me that I'm gonna be the master of ceremonies, I can't say no even if I wanted to. Si Kuya yan eh. So, I am used to winging it, but I actually wrote down something tonight in hopes that I can get through this. My name is Lady. I'm Kuya Dondee's favorite cousin. I say that so bravely because I know it's true. When one is a favorite, you can never see anything wrong with that person. Everything your favorite does is beautiful and good. And that's how Kuya Dondee always made me feel. Kuya had such a simple yet big life and touched so many people. It's so difficult to say and how to, and where to begin. So let me tell you how he touched mine. He made me laugh. When we were kids, I was 5, if I remember correctly. My first time to ride the boat from Mindanao to Manila. I could not remember a single moment in that boat that I wasn't laughing. Because he made me laugh. I guess he knew that it was my first time riding, and my parents were not with me. Well, my dad was, but he was in another part of the boat. For some reason, the kids seemed to be all together. Maybe we had an aunt or an uncle with us, but he didn't seem to mind because we were having so much fun. He always made me laugh. He always tried. Even if at times it was really corny. But I loved him for that. He ate with me. We loved food. I think it's quite obvious. And I would think up of the weirdest concoctions when we were kids. Like fig Newtons and Thousand Island dressing. And he would bravely try it without batting an eyelash or without even thinking. Try niya yan, he's gonna try just because I said it might be a good combination. And I think to this day, he still does it when he finds fig Newtons. Just because it's a beautiful memory to him. The other day, sabi ko, wala nang kakain ng onions. No one would eat my onions anymore because I don't eat raw onions. He ate everything I gave him from my plate. Kasi sayang daw. But I think it was more than that. It was because he didn't want me to be uncomfortable. So he would take that discomfort away from me. He learned how to pluck eyebrows for me. I started as a joke. Sabi ko, Kuya, punutan mo ako ng kilay. Sabi niya, hindi ako marunong. Kaya mo yan. Next thing I know, mas groom pa yung sarili niyang kilay. Because he practiced on himself before he did it for me. That's how selfless he was. Di ba nung siya yung masaktan, siya mahirapan. Siya nga alabas sa comfort zone niya. Para lang mapasaya niya yung mga taong nasa paligid niya. He rode a rickety roller coaster for me. Back in the day, there was Fiesta Carnival in Cubao. My kuya as a child also had motion sickness. Lalo kung we went to Tagaytay a long time ago. We had to stop every so often. Kasi nasusuka na siya. It was a motion sickness day. He didn't like rides much. But for me, every time I asked him to ride a roller coaster or even a very old Ferris wheel that wouldn't seem to give way dahil sa bigat namin dalawa, he would still ride with me.
He bought me ice cream. He was a simple person. He didn't have much most of the time. Pero kahit huling 30 pesos, bibili niya. Nung mga bata pa kami, hanggang lumaki kami. Dahil hiningi ko. Dahil masaya ako. He wrote to me. Nobody writes anymore. But he did. And even when we transitioned to text messaging, I felt that they were letters. And he never failed to say, I love you, in the end of his letter. He knew my friends. He knew about them, he knew their names. He knew how they met, only because he listened to all my stories. And that's how he knew them. They weren't really important to him, but because they were important to me, they were a part of his life too. He would always be in every event, every important moment for as long as he is physically able. But now, he is no longer physically with us. I read this somewhere recently that grief is simply unexpressed love. So grief isn't something we should avoid or try to overcome, but something we should embrace. If grief really is just a reflection of the love we feel, some measure of grief for our departed loved ones, I like that. I think there's some wisdom there, and perhaps some solace for those of us who are grieving over the loss of Kuya Dondee. I love you, Kuya. I hope you knew that. I hope in our time together, you felt that you were my favorite too.
Magandang gabi po mga mag-anak, kaibigan, at mahal sa buhay ni Dondee. Ako si PJ, at 30 taon na kaming magkaibigan ni Dondee. Sapagkat una kami nagkakilala sa Jomai, yung Junior Old Days of Mary Immaculate, yung seminaryo sa Notre Dame University sa Cotabato City. Lloyd po ang naging tawag sa kanya sa seminaryo, kaya huwag niyo pong ikagulat, no, kung mas komportable ko siyang tawagin Lloyd. At kung sa bagay, no, tiyak na ilang gabi na ka na rin natawag na Lloyd, Eric Lloyd, at muntik ng John Lloyd. Siguro magpapasintabi na rin po ako kung sakaling mapansin niyo kaya kong pag-usapan ng harap-harapan ng kamatayan. Pasensya na po kayo kung lalabas na sanay po ako sa sementeryo. Ito'y dahil po November 1 ang birthday ko. Kung may ibang version siguro ng ako sa ibang universo, malamang undas imbes na PJ ang palayaw ko doon. Isa po akong guro, taong mahilig magbasa, mahilig mag-aral. Siguro nagtataka kayo kung paano kami naging magkaibigan ni Dondee, sapagkat ibang-iba ako sa kanya. Nitong mga nakarang araw ko lamang talaga natuklasan, no? Yung sagot doon ay totoo lang, nakabaon, no, sa pagkatao ni Dondee. Natingin ko ay nakuha niya mula sa pamilya Cocal. At hinasa niya bilang personal niyang galing iyon. Kaya nga kung may Cocal sa iyong pangalan, bukas ang puso ko sa iyo. Mauro, no offense. Magugulat siguro kayo sa kung ano yon, pero tingin ko mas may kakayahan akong matukoy yon dahil galing ako sa labas at tumitingin ako sa loob. Sabihin na lang muna natin na matagal ko nang natuklasan na hindi ako marunong mamili ng kaibigan. May mga lalaking dahil lamang pareho kami ng interes at hanga ako sa kanilang galing, inakala ko sa unang tagpuan na magiging matalik kaming kaibigan, bagkus sa kalaunan pala hindi. May mga babaeng natipuhan ko dahil sa kung anumang inisip kong gusto ko sa kanila at inakala ko magiging habang buhay kong kasama, bagkus sa kalaunan, hindi rin. Opo, handa po akong sabihin na pati yung butihin kong asawa na si Tessa, taon yung lumipas bago ko narinig yung bulong na siya yung para sa akin. Nasanay kasi ako tumingin sa mababaw na interes, mababaw na forma, mababaw na panlabas. Iba ang Kuya Dondee ninyo. Punta tayo sa Hunyo 1994. Nabalik tayo dun sa 30 taon na yun. Mula sa 2 buwan kong pag-uwi sa Caloocan, bumalik ako ng Cotabato para sa pangalawa kong taon sa seminaryo. Bale na una ng 2 buwan sa amin yung mga first year dahil may summer orientation na nagsisimula ng Abril. Doon may 8 dorm, tapos mga 10 seminarista sa isang dorm. Halo-halo yun ng iba't ibang mga batch. May iba yung dorm mo sa bawat semestre at pati rin yung mga kasama mo sa dorm, may iba din bawat semestre. Bale mula sa 3 araw na biyahe sa Super Ferry pa yun nun. Siesta na nung nakarating ako sa dorm Grandon, yung dorm ko sa SEM na yon. Paglapag ko ng maleta ko, tumunog bigla yung bell, tapos na yung siesta. At biglang bangon sa sulok na kama, ang isang malaking lalaking may pulang birthmark sa pisngi at namumula yung mata. Si Lloyd na yun, syempre. Sabay bangon din sa kabilang sulok ang mas malaki pang lalaki na 6-footer na may matalim na mata. Kung nakilala nyo si Glenn. At sa gitna si Dennis, medyo tumagal din si Dennis sa OMI, naghabit pa yata yun, na hindi natangkaran, ngunit pwedeng model ng Cobra Energy Drink. Unang dumaloy sa isip ko, kung di ako mag-iingat, baka mabugbog ako ng mga first year na to. Ngunit labag sa inakala ko, kabaliktaran yung naging karanasan. Ang semestre yon sa Dorm Grandon ang may pinakamaraming masasayang alaala para sa akin. Forever mga batang Grandon kami. Kung makapagsasalita lamang yung mga dingding ng Dorm Grandon, gugunitain nito ang mabababaw naming mga pinagtripan, pati mga gabing nakahiga kami lahat at mahinahon na nagbabahagi ng mga saloobin namin sa buhay sa isa't isa. Nang nalaman ko yung pagpanaw ni Lloyd mula kay J-Fen at kay Lady, si Glenn na nasa Davao at si Dennis na nasa Canada na ngayon, ang mga una kong sinabihan sa messenger. Matapos lamang na magpaskil si Dochi ng obituary sa FB, tsaka ko lang binalita sa buong Jomex group. Sa totoo lang na naging malapit ang Dorm Grandon dahil kay Lloyd. Kasi ikaw hindi ka namimili ng kaibigan. Hindi ka nakatingin sa panlabas ng isang tao. Nakikiramdam ka sa panloob niya at lumalapit din ang panloob mo sa kanila upang makisama, makiramay, makijamming. Hindi mo kailangan humawak ng instrumento para bumagay sa banda. Ang gamit mo lang yung kalooban mong marunong sumabay sa anumang musika, laging pasok ka. Noong Agosto nga ng taong yun, ginulat kami ni Lloyd sa birthday niya. At may nakatago siyang bote ng gin at supot ng chichirya sa aparador niya sa dorm. Siyempre bawal yun, pero sige lang. Pinatagay kami ng para bang matagal na kaming may sabay pinagdaanan. Unang taon niya to sa seminaryo. Tapos itong pareho na tayong nakatira sa Marikina, minsan naalala mo, di ba, nagaya ako sa bahay, walang okasyon, kaya sabi ko, yung mga Jomix na sagot, doon sa potluck na pulutan, akin lang yung inuman. Yung iinumin. Nagdatingan, mga kaibigan natin, pero wala silang dala. Maya-maya, umalis ka, kunwari mag-yosi ka lang. Tapos pagbalik mo, may dala ka ng chips at anuman mula sa pinakamalapit na tindahan. Ganon ka mag-asikaso, men. Kahit pa lahat kami sa grupo, mas mataas kinikita, hambing sa'yo, ikaw pa yung nakagawa ng paraan. Alam nyo, lugi kami mga tagulusan sa seminaryo. Kasi pag intrams at sem break, yung tipong maikling bakasyon, kaya hindi kami pwede umuwi. Pasko tsaka summer lang kami nakakauwi noon. Nung minsan, intrams sa NDU, sa Cotabato, galing lang sa walang pasakali. At ako nagulat din. Niyaya ako ni Dondee na sumama sa kanya umuwi sa Midsaya. Doon ko nakilala itong sina Kuya Ching, Dochi, Tamben. Inampon ako ni Dondee ng halos isang linggo na yon, kahit pa nandito sa Maynila, kung tama alala ko, no? Baka mali. Pero nandito nga yata sa Maynila sa Tita Bless, at may sakit na si Tito Ben. Merong may sakit sa pamilya, tatay pa niya, no? Pero handa siya at handa kayong tumanggap ng bisita sa inyong bahay sa Midsaya dahil lang hindi matiis ni Dondee ang isang malungkot na Manila boy na walang uwian sa Mindanao. Doon ko una nasulyapan na ang kabukasang palad at gininto ang puso ni Dondee ay nakaugat sa pamilya niya sa Midsaya. Naalala mo, men, nung lumabas ako sa seminaryo at kailangan mag-transfer sa ibang kolehiyo dito sa Maynila, nalaman mong hindi ko paggamay campus na yon dahil bago. Kaya sinamahan mo ko, handa kang magbukang tanga kasama ko sa paghanap dun sa Office of Admission and Aid. Mukhang maliit na bagay lamang yun, men, pero tiyak ako nakuha ko si Frodo Baggins at sinugo ko ni Gandalf na dalhin yung makapangyarihang singsing sa Mordor. Malamang ikaw yung Samwise Gamgee na bubuhat sa akin kung hindi ko na kayang pasanin yung misyon. Sa awa ng Diyos, natanggap naman ako doon sa para lang yon, kung saan pinalad din ako maging kakas si Lady. At nung nagtuturo na ako doon, naging estudyante ko pa, no? Yung mga iba mo pang mga pinsan, ano? Si J-Fen, si Litan, si Alice. Alam niyo, nung bagong labas ako sa seminaryo, marami nagtatanong, at normal to, no? Kung nagsisisi ba ako kung nasayang ko yung 3 taon na nilagi ko doon. Dahil nga naman, di naman ako naging pare. Malinaw na sa akin ngayon na kapag tumugon ka pala sa tawag ng Diyos at hayaan mong mangyari yung plano niya, maraming hindi inaakalang biyaya yung darating. Kasi kung di ako nagseminaryo, hindi ko matutuklasan yung kasalukuyan kong profesyon. Hindi ako titira sa Marikina at hindi ako magiging honorary member na magpipinsang Cocal. Sana okay lang sa inyo ang kiling ko nagtitulong yun. Yung aming 30 taong pagkikipagkaibigan ni Dondee ay halos katumbas din ng halos 30 taong pangungulila ninyo kay Tito Ben. Pinalad pa akong makita siya minsan lamang, no, sa PGH sa mga huling araw niya. Nakilala ko na lamang si Tito Ben mula sa mga mata ng mga taong nagmahal sa kanya. Sa totoo lang, hindi ko alam kung nakapaghatid ba ako ng konsolasyon sa inyo habang malugod ninyo akong tinanggap bilang kaibigan ni Dondee. Nagsalo tayo sa tawanan, iyakan ng mga araw at gabing yon. At sapat na sa inyo na dahil inirang akong kaibigan ni Kuya Dondee nyo, itinuring na rin ninyo akong para bagang kuya na rin ninyo. Kuya PJ na rin agad yung tawag niyo sa akin. Hindi nyo nalalaman na sa seminaryo ko lang ginamit yung palayaw na Peach. At bukod sa mga kapatid ko sa Jomex, 2 grupo lamang yung tumatawag sa akin ng palayaw na yon. Siyempre, no, yung barkada ni Tessa at yung magpipinsang Cocal. Sapagkat yun ang tawag sa akin ng 2 taong tunay na napamahal at nagmamahal sa akin, misis kong si Tessa, at yung best friend kong si Lloyd. Sapagkat eulogy ito, no? Sinisikap ko maghatid ng mabubuting salita. Naway, napagbigyan niyo ako kung palipat-lipat ako, minsan kausap ko kayo, minsan kausap ko si Lloyd. Kung para bagang narito lamang siya, sapagkat sa totoo lamang, hindi naman siya mawawala sa aking kamalayan. Hindi kita kaya pag-usapan dito na parang wala ka na dito, men, dahil hindi naman totoong wala ka na eh. Tignan mo yung mga tao nagtitipon dito, dahil sa pagmamahal nila, umalis ka man, hindi ka mawawala. Marami akong natutunan sa mga librong binasa ko, ngunit yung kabukasang puso, yung malalim na pakikiisa, magaan na disposisyon sa buhay. Ikaw yung nagturo sa akin noon, pre. Kaya maraming salamat. Lupos na nagmamahal, EJ.
Hello, good evening. Kung know na best friend, know na pangalawa, ay know na favorite cousin, yung pangalawa ay best friend ako, favorite sister. Bakit? Because he only has one sister, and that is Arnie. Perhaps, how should I start the story? When you're a sibling, it simply doesn't end or begin somewhere. And we've been through our own growing pains and everything. But I guess it started on when we got to really know each other, when we were already adults. Because palabarkada yung brother ko yan eh. Hindi maalis yan na talagang lalabas siya, he's very gregarious and he's very friendly. Fiercely loyal. In fact, his best friend from inside flew all the way here just to say it's as Aaron also. So it speaks volumes about how he really cares for everybody else. Mukha lang, and lahat kinikare niya. Parang siya lang hindi na kinikare yung sarili niya. Marami kami pinagdaanan, syempre. All his heartbreaks, all my heartbreaks, all his highs, all his lows. Parang nandiyan lang kami sa background, lahat isa't isa, chattering. We started to, once we were adults and we moved here to Manila, hindi na kami naghiwalay pa since then. So, it has become implied. Kaya hindi kami makalayo sa isa't isa. When we look for an apartment, diba if somebody will offer like a place na, oh ito, libre, or low lang yung rent. No matter how much I would want to accept that, hindi ko yun matanggap kasi ayoko mapawala sa kanya. At siya rin sa akin. He really loves everybody. At isa na dito kung ano man ang nangyari sa amin ng mga bata kami, na mag-away kami o ano man, na-prove ko talaga that he loves me because he loves my son. Sometimes more than himself. He's very frugal. He's very masinop with everything. So dahil ako nga favorite sister niya, siyempre ako may susi sa bahay niya. Siya rin may susi sa bahay ko. And what comes to my mind now perhaps is that verse na poem ni William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever God's made me for my unconquerable soul. Because my brother is brave in all his ways. Kahit anong pinagdadaanan niya, pag tinawag mo siya or pag may sinabi ka sa kanya, nandyan siya. And he's always proven to be the blessing. But sometimes we cannot escape na we feel forsaken. Pero lang nandyan na siya. magdo-doorbell na yan siya, parang may mental telepathy. Kahit may dala-dala siyang ulam, last money na niya or something, dadalhin niya. He rarely buys shoes for himself, but he bought soccer shoes for my son. Dahil gusto niya rin yung anak ko magkaroon daw ng soccer shoes, the first from him. Ngayon, wala na siya when I saw in his apartment, by his bedside. Doon ko nakita yung altar niya and all the stories he has been telling me about how he acquired that Santo Niño, where he got that angel, kanino, and going through his things. Because I was the first responder, I had to look for his IDs and everything. And it's as if everything has been laid. And really, I think God's will is indeed so painful. But it's God's will. Kaya pagsasa Diyos na kita ko all those times I was thinking, sabi mo, give me a sign. Ano ba yung gagawin ko? Ano ba ito nangyayari? Kailangan ko ito because we were just together. First, out of the country niya, kami magkasama. And lately, he has been ticking off so many things on his to-do list. Getting his driver's license finally. Even driving us around also. Small things that he never used to do before. Sabi nga ng anak ko, he walks this way. Because club-footed siya. He was born na club-footed. Blue baby din daw. So parang lahat na talaga na misfortune pinanganak siya sa kanya daw. Mahina ang lungs and everything. Sabi nung anak ko, my son said, gumanong nga siya, he was walking. I said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm gonna come up with a DD festival. What's a DD festival? I asked him. We will walk like a DD, talk like a DD, eat like a DD, everything, all the favorite things of DD will be there. So when I told him that, tawang-tawa siya. And then, ito na. Ano mo yun? It's your festival of sorts. People have been messaging me now, classmate in high school, telling me stories about na-share nila together. And I just can't stop saying that I'm so sad I'm getting to meet new people this way. But now looking back, I think it's his doing again. Because that's what he does. Sabi nga ni Kuya Page, hindi siya namimili. He's very humble, unassuming, no pretense. And in our world, sometimes it may not be the popular choice to be your true self before everybody else. But he's always remained true to himself. And that's so brave for me. Because he knew what he was inside and in his mind. He would just say, and he would hear something, or pag merong kakakagrubat, sige, hayaan mo na. Let it be. Wala sa akin yun. Wala sa kanya kung wala man siyang pera. He knew what to value the most. He knew what to look for the most. How to spend his time. I was so happy. He was right riding a bike, eating healthy. Kaya nagulat talaga ako. But in the end, when I went to his apartment kita ko yung stash niya, it's all chicharon. Kaya yun siguro. Mga chicharon niya nandun and all his favorite things. Just last week, we were, I think, may bagong mic si Mauro, my son, and they sang together pa. And it's so I don't know if it's a premonition of some sort. Kung kinanta niya nga, it's Let It Be with Mauro. So, I think, pinaka-gist lang talaga as his sister, I would like to just, siguro kung lahat tayo makikilala natin siya in different ways. Pero now, let's just lift him up to the Lord. Thank you, Boy. Sabi nga nila, they said, ano ba yung sabi ni David Attenborough? A bee lives less than 40 days. But that bee goes to more than 1,000 flowers just to get maybe a teaspoon of honey. To us, it's just a teaspoon of honey. But to the bee, it's his life. So thank you, Kuya, for sharing your life with us. You are remembered fondly. We love you so much. Please join me in saying the prayer. Just like I was not supposed to talk kasi because I thought I could, but one of our cousins couldn't make it because of the ash fall. Talagang tawang-tawa ako kasi parang lahat na lang nangyayari. Ash fall. Yung unang misa pa niya, memorable. Nung night na yun, I'm baka prank din yun. But that's a story I will reserve for the 40th day. Prayer to the Blessed Mother. Take my hand, O Blessed Mother. Hold me firmly, lest I fall. I am nervous when I am walking, and to Thee I humbly call. Guide me over every crossing. Watch me when I'm on the stairs. Let me know that You're beside me. Listen to my fervent prayer. Bring me to my destination with You safely every day. Help me with each undertaking and duties for the day. And when evening falls upon us, and I fear to be alone, take my hand, O Blessed Mother, stay with me, and lead me home. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I love you. And I miss you. And see you again.